What's up, guys? We're gonna make a short video for you today, hopefully of just doing some fishing. Wanted to mainly just test out some new camera equipment that I got and figured I could go fishing, make a little quick video out of it, just see how everything compares to some of the old equipment I was using. So first thing we got is I got the medium mod for my 12. Not going to use the light obviously because it's the middle of the day, but kind of just want to see how this works with this new mic setup and stuff on it compared to all the wind noise we got and quality of audio we got while we're in Arkansas doing kind of the same things. So we're going to test this out, and I did get a new camcorder that I'm actually recording this on, so I don't only have to use GoPros. It's a Canon HF R800, got it off eBay. Kind of want to test it out, just see if it's worth getting a nice mic for it or anything like that, because I mainly just want to use it for some hunting stuff, get some longer distance shots with the zoom it has. But if I really like how the camera works, then I can go ahead and get a mic for it, make it kind of just like a main camera setup when I'm not doing anything that the GoPro's better at, like fishing or mounted to me while hunting, anything like that. But we're gonna go fishing, we're gonna see if we can catch anything, probably just do a little bit of bass fishing. I'm not gonna be out too long, and just see if we can catch anything. So see you guys at the water. Well, we made it to spot number 1 here. I'm gonna start out throwing this little Ned rig around this really little pond where I've caught quite a few fish, but I just always like to start here. This place has a bunch of little ponds and then a big main lake, and for some reason I always start at this little pond and kind of work my way around some of the little ponds, and I don't fish the main lake very much. But like I said, I'm just gonna be out here a couple hours, so see if we can't catch anything. It's going to be interesting using this rod and reel setup. So I really like this rod, but the reel I had on it was not good, and I finally got tired of it and got rid of the reel. So I went to use my other rod and reel and noticed that that rod was broken. So kind of just put this bigger reel on this smaller rod. We're going to see if this setup works at all. So I'm seeing a lot of bass up shallow, so I don't know. Maybe they're on beds now. Still on beds, because I mean the weather's been kind of up and down of warm and cold. So you got a fish right away. Already we got a little bass. Maybe actually get some content for you guys today. If we catch anything big, I'll bust out the big camera, but for now we can just catch some of these bass and get going. So I mean, that didn't take long to catch first fish here on the little Ned rig. Yeah, there you go. Nice little bass there. Nothing usually too big in here. I've caught some like 4-pounders out of here, but nothing huge. Let's get this guy back. I will say this is one thing I love about having weekdays off of work for hunting and fishing. Because I mean, I saw one person walking on the road out here, and other than that, I didn't even see anybody out here. If you come here on weekends, there's people everywhere. Everyone's out here camping and everything, so I kind of like being out here by myself. I've got a bunch of little baby bass and bluegill chasing this little Ned rig around up the shore, but I'm surprised how low the water is right now. Usually this water is all the way up about where I'm walking, which usually makes it a pain to get back in here. But alright, well, I'm not really a fan of this rod and reel matched up already together. I don't know if it's just because of the heavier line I have on this reel and it's old line, but not a fan of it, but which kind of sucks. I really like throwing the Ned rig, but I don't want to throw it on a bait caster. Now if I can catch that bigger bass I saw swimming around when I first got here, that would be awesome. That was probably like a 3-pound bass, which it wasn't like huge by any means, but I haven't caught a big bass in a while, let alone just really bass fished in a while. Well, we're going to switch up to this little stick bait here, and it's kind of the way I've always liked to fish it. It's kind of a weird way, but you just use the swim bait hook, screw it on. It still gives it not a ton of weight, so it still gives it kind of a slow fall, but you don't got to fish it as slow. There's another fish. Oh, I pulled him out of his mouth. He didn't get the hook. A real small bass just chased us up to the shore. I don't know if it was big enough to eat it. this corner actually over here, on the very edge here, when I used to fish out of my kayak, there was always a 4-pound bass, 3 to 4 pound bass, just depending what time of year or whatever. That always would sit on a bush in this corner, and they got rid of the bush. So I haven't caught them since. There's a fish. He's not big at all, but it's another fish. Little guy. Crushed this little swim bait. Another little fish. And he's gone. Oh, as soon as it hit the water, I got smoked. Maybe they're sitting up in the shade. How sunny it is. It's pretty warm, so maybe they are sitting pretty good up in the shade. Really low. I mean, I've caught some big fish out of here, but I don't know. We'll see kind of how this pond goes. My GoPro's actually getting close to being dead. I didn't really plan to come out here and make a fishing video, so didn't charge anything up too good. But if we start catching fish, I'll switch to my 8. Just won't have my medium mod. And we'll keep fishing, but if not, this video may end when this camera dies, so we'll take some casts, see if there's anything biting out here. I don't know if you've ever caught this in any of our fishing videos, but when fishing gets tough, we always start throwing pink. So I'm gonna throw around this pink and purple, pink and black, whatever it is, Senko, just for a little bit. See if I can't end this video off with one more fish. But oh, we got a deer. I'm gonna get this deer on camera. Still over here, not big. I mean, he's probably like 2.5. It keeps patrolling over here, and I've gotten a couple bites over here when he swims off. I don't know if it's him, but I just can't get anything to fully commit. I wish I could just see this bass come up and smoke this Senko. As I cast in front of him, I feel some bites. Don't know if it's him, but whatever it is, I'm taking it all away. But he's really just sitting right up here. I'm assuming he must be on the bed. It's the only thing I can think of. This bass is on the bed. That might be him. Yep, that's him. Oh, I just sight fished him. Oh, he's really stuck in this stuff. Let's get him out of there. That's a decent sized bass. Let's just flip him up here. There we go, there's a decent one. He's probably like 2.5 pounds or so. Boom, not a bad fish at all. Might bust out the camcorder just to see what I can get on it. It's a little bass. I mean, he's not huge or nothing, but not bad. Get him back on the water, we'll fish for a little bit longer. Boom. See you later, buddy. There he goes. Sweet. Not big, but not horrible. Just so he's not strong interest in that. Try to get a little closer, maybe. Oh, no, let's swim that way. See if I can get this kind of around top. Let's turn back this way. Got it. Oh, he spit it. He never had the hook still, but we had another one sight fishing off the bed. He was decent. He was a lot bigger than I thought he was. Well guys, I just switched to the Hero 8, which I said I wasn't going to do because I don't like really using this camera, but we're actually getting a ton of bites just sight fishing these bedding bass now. Really going to get a good test between the audio with this and the audio of my 12 with the medium mod, so. Got hit again. Sounds like a strike, not a pick up and carry off a bed. There he is. Oh, we just had him. Well, I know I just turned you guys on as that happened, but we just walked up on another bass patrolling, so pitched at him, got him to bite. See if we can get him to bite again. Oh, he's more close to that brush now, I see him. He's got it again. Yep. That was cool. I didn't feel him, I just sight fished him. That's another decent one. Yeah, it's another decent one. It's probably about 1.5 pounds. Cool. Let's get him back in the water. Not any big bass, but there's a couple bass right in this group. Bluegills. So many bluegill. I think I see that bass again. God dang, there's so many bluegill. I don't know if my camera can pick these up, but there are just like probably 60 bluegill right here. Here's that bass again. Just let this sit and bounce for a minute. There's a turtle. Turtle came to join the fun. Hopefully I don't catch a turtle. There he is. Oh, yep. There he is. He's not too bad. Not big again, but not too bad. Oh, he's picked the hook. Oh, there we go. Here's another one. Another nice one. Another little bass. See you, buddy. There's a fish. That might be one of those bigger ones. Oh, I can't tell if it's one of the bigger ones that were on the bed, but it might have been. There's another one. That might be one of those ones on that bed. Kind of cast where I saw him patrolling too, so. Some of that grass out of your mouth, buddy. There we go. There's another fish. We're really catching some decent fish today. A lot better than I expected. See, bud. Make sure I get right back on their bed. Don't want to, you know, mess them up too bad. That other one's still over there, so we'll take casts at it, see if we can catch the partner of the bear on the bed. There's one of those bigger ones. Still kind of in front. Oh no. It's gonna bite, but we'll take a flip out here, see if there's anything that wants this color. Right now. We're on. That might be the big one. It's dogging. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the big one. It's dogging. Not huge still, but I mean it's a good bass. Good bass. Oh, that's the biggest bass I've caught in a long time. Come on, buddy. Get up on the bank. There we go. There we go. I might have to get the scale for this one. I mean, it's a good bass, dude. That's a nice bass right there. Yep. Ooh. Got a 3 pound 4 ounce. Not bad. Not bad. 3 pounds 4 ounce bass here. Not bad. I haven't caught this size of a bass in a while, but not a bad fish. And we're gonna go get her back on her bed though. There's still 2 decent sized bedding ones. We're back over here by the beds and go ahead and get her back in the water. There she goes. That was a good one. Well, I'm starting to find some other fish, but I came up on this big dead snapping turtle and it terrified me. Didn't even see it. Just walked up and was by my foot. There's bass. Got quite a few bass swimming around here. There we go. Another little guy back in water. Come on. He was just swimming at it with it right at me. Just watch my line swim. I couldn't even get tight on him. Bang! Another little guy. Just along this pond somewhere. There's a decent one. Well, this fish also took my Senko, so I think this might be a good fish to end this video on. Not a bad fish, not a bad day fishing, but yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, and see you guys on the next video.